Good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. Today I was literally sitting in front of this camera for like 5 minutes, just checking the time. Nope, 5 minutes. Nope, 4 minutes. Like sometimes I'm racing here and I'm setting things up real quick, and then sometimes I'm here like super early and I'm just sitting and staring. But I didn't want to start too early because I didn't want anybody freaking out that we had jumped into our meditation too early. Absolutely thrilled to see so many of you hopping on. Happy Saturday. If Saturday has any meaning for you in context of a weekend, happy weekend to you. And if you're like me and it's just another lovely day, then it's another lovely day. So I hope that the weather for you is as glorious as it is for me. I did yoga on my balcony earlier today, and I'm in a courtyard, so I'm sure there were a lot of people looking out of their windows like, what is that crazy lady doing? But it was just entirely too fabulous to not be outside. So if the weather is ideal for you, I hope you have an opportunity to go out there. And if you are down south or somewhere where it's sunny and gorgeous like all the time, then please just keep sending more of that our way, because OMG, do we totally need it. So hi, Barbara Kramer. Hi, Molly. Hi. Oh, I love looking at people's usernames. Shadows on your side. I like that. Tony, Linda, John, Kathy, Rebecca, and all the names that are quickly scrolling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's an absolute delight. We are in day 5 or 6. Is today day? Wait a minute. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sorry. This is day 6. I have to edit my comment. Hang on. Isn't it? Hang on. Yeah, it's day 6. I don't want to mess this up. Here we go. Day 6. Enter. Okay. We're gonna lose track. I am so excited that we are this deep into it, and it's keeping me consistent as well. And like I will say every single day, if you are just hopping on for the very first time, I don't want to say you haven't missed anything because we've had a really great time, but you've missed nothing when it comes to like getting caught up or anything like that. So you are totally good to go. So I want to make sure I get this posted and good. All right. Um, okay. So in thinking about what we might chat about today, and as always, simply offering this up to you to give you something to plant into your subconscious as you are meditating. Of course, my mind frequently goes back to, as I'm sure yours does too, current events and how the world does not look like it used to. Heck, not even a year ago. How about, 3 months, 4 months ago? And so, what does that mean when it comes to how we're perceiving it? What does that mean when it comes to how we're perceiving anything that happens in our lives? And I think that the key word is happen. If we think about anything that has occurred in our life, positive or negative, we think of it as something that has happened. Like, I got a job or lost a job. If find out you're having a baby, or receive an unexpected check in the mail or something. These are all things that happen, good or bad. And so we describe this to people that we love and people that we know as occurrences or happenings. And that's fine, except it implies that all of that is occurring out there and we have no control over it, right? Or at least no control over how we take it into our lives. So what I'm getting at is, as we are responding to what is happening on a daily basis, and that is so different for everybody, and it doesn't even necessarily apply to current events, but just on a day-to-day basis, can we start to reprogram our thinking so that none of those are happenings? Instead, they are offerings. Instead, they are opportunities for us to change our response. And I was prompted to think about this and use it as our thought today in recollecting a health scare that I had a couple of years ago. And everything's fine now. But it was jolting for me. It was a shock for me. I'd lived most of my life very healthy. And I thought, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? I'm doing everything right. Why is this happening to me? And I kept having that response, like trying to pin a meaning to it, as though it had to have meaning, or it had to be something that happened with purpose. And instead, and it was some reading that I had been doing at the time that helped me to alter my thinking, I decided to view it as an offering to me. And that's a very strange way for a lot of us to take in something that is negative, right? But instead, what was that particular challenge offering me? Was it offering me an opportunity to maybe care a little less about the little things that were happening in my life? Was it an opportunity for me to love more and love harder the people that were important that I had been taking for granted up until now? Was it offering me the opportunity to be appreciative for my moving limbs and my eyes that could see and the parts of me that were working just fine? Rather than it happening to me, was it offering me an opportunity? And certainly that means that there's still, we still got to take care of that health issue. We still got to take care of, whatever challenge is in front of us. I'm not being dismissive about any of the things that are certainly an obstacle in our life. But rather than it just being something that is happening that we reject or we push away or we struggle to find meaning for or we get angry at, can we see it as an offering? Can we see anything that is happening, as crazy as it might be in our life, in our world, as an offering? And username Special Mom 13, God bless you and the very best of health to you. But thank you so much also for saying that what we're saying here is on point, that you can face a lot of really heavy stuff because you're strong enough to do that. But at the same time, can you see what offering it is giving to you? What takeaway is there that can be? It's a very, very basic concept, and certainly I'm not the first to suggest it. But I think it's great to maybe remind ourselves of that as we are taking in a lot from our family and friends and from the news and everything that's floating around. Our theme right now at QVC is called Find Your Happy. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's so perfect because that's exactly what we've been talking about, right, in our meditations. What can we find? What can we receive? What can we learn? What is being given to us in these challenges? And again, not to dismiss anything that anybody's going through, quite the opposite. But, what is it that we can, on the other side of it, go? I took something away from that was a blessing in an odd way. So, to tie it in with our meditation, as we are sitting in silence and occasionally or frequently thoughts pop up, what is that offering us? Right? Instead of, oh, here's another thought. I'm trying to meditate here. I'm supposed to not have any thoughts. Man, I'm not making any progress. You know, instead of that, thank you for the offering. Thank you for the offering. And send that thought on its way, right? It is offering us an opportunity to get better at this. It's offering us an opportunity to continue to flex those muscles that are going to help us clear our mind. Every thought is an offering. Every happening is an offering. Every happening is an offering. Every happening is an offering. And maybe that can be our anchor as we meditate over these next 10 minutes. So I invite you to come into your comfortable seat and work out those kings, the fidgets, if you're just getting settled in or you're just joining us. And let's find a place to put our hands. Do we feel like being grounded today, or do we feel like accepting those offerings today? And let's go ahead and close our eyes and offer ourselves a couple of slightly deeper breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. I'll start a timer. You'll hear a bell at the beginning and a bell at the end. And as those thoughts arise, just remember, every happening is an offering. feel ready, bring some movement to your hands and feet, fingers and toes. Flutter your eyes open if that feels right. And welcome back. How many offerings did you have in those 10 minutes? I had a few. But I hope you enjoyed that. And here, it was right at the end. She started moving. Our little meditation buddy, Miss Peekaboo. Say hi, boo. I see a couple of you say you did have a lot of offerings. That's okay. It's going to keep on happening. Thank you for meditating with me, guys. Tomorrow is at 2 o'clock again. Hopefully I'll have a lot of sunshine coming through the windows again. I'll do it in the same place. And if you are up late tonight, or if your sleep schedule is all out of whack because of everything, join me at midnight. I'll be kicking off the Today Special Value from Bose. If you need a great way to listen to your Zen music or listen to audiobooks or podcasts. But everybody have a great day, a blessed day, and if anything happens, just remember, happening is an offering. Happening is an offering. I'll see you tomorrow.